In Revenge of the Sith, after learning that Anakin had succumbed to the dark side and became Darth Sidious's new apprentice, Yoda and Obi-Wan decide to split up and fight each other's equal instead of teaming up. But why didn't Obi-Wan and Yoda team up to fight Darth Sidious? In the novel of Revenge of the Sith, Obi-Wan and Yoda have a briefing to discuss their plan of attack after seeing Anakin's turn to the dark side on the security footage from the attack on the Jedi Temple. Fumbling nervously, Obi-Wan somehow managed to shut down the holoscan. He leaned on the console, but his arms would not support him. They buckled as he twisted to the floor. He huddled against the console, blind with pain. Yoda was as sympathetic as the root of the Wyoshare tree. Warned you were. Obi-Wan said, I should have let them shoot me. No, it was already too late. It was already too late at Geonosis, the Zabrak on Naboo. I should have died there, before I ever brought him here. Stop this, you will. Yoda gave him a stick jab in the ribs, sharp enough to straighten them up. Make a Jedi fall, one cannot. Beyond even Lord Sidious, this is. Chose this, Skywalker did. Obi-Wan lowered his head, and I'm afraid I might know why. Why? Why matters not. There is no why. There's only a Sith Lord and his apprentice. 2 Sith. Yoda leaned close, and 2 Jedi. Obi-Wan nodded, but he still couldn't meet the gaze of the ancient master. I'll take Palpatine. Strong enough to face Lord Sidious, you will never be. Die you will. And painfully. Don't make me kill Anakin, he said. He's like my brother, master. The boy you trained. Gone he is. Twisted by the dark side. Consumed by Darth Vader. Out of this misery, you must put him. To visit our new emperor, my job will be. Now Obi-Wan did face him. Palpatine faced Mace, and Aegon, and Kit, and Sazi, 4 of the greatest swordsmen our order has ever produced, by himself. Even both of us together wouldn't have a chance. True, Yoda said, but both of us apart, a chance we might create. Obi-Wan believes that since Mace, Aegon Kolar, Kit Fisto, and Sazi all fought Palpatine at the same time and lost, Obi-Wan and Yoda, even if they teamed up together, stood absolutely no chance against Sidious. Where Yoda agrees, and thought that separating would give them the best chance to win the fight for the galaxy. This was one thing whenever I rewatch Revenge of the Sith that makes me think if Obi-Wan and Yoda made the right decision here. I think that Obi-Wan and Yoda look at it as if they split up, even if one of them wins, the galaxy becomes a safer place. I also think that Obi-Wan was motivated to fight Sidious because Obi-Wan didn't want to fight and be forced to kill Anakin, as Obi-Wan viewed Anakin as a brother of sorts. But Obi-Wan stood no chance against Sidious alone. They probably thought, for example, let's say they both go after Sidious. Wouldn't Anakin sense his master was in trouble and come to help, or vice versa, making this an even more difficult fight? But did Yoda and Obi-Wan make the right decision in the end? In my opinion, if Yoda and Obi-Wan teamed up against Anakin, that might have given them the best chance to defeat both of the Siths. Anakin, while still immensely powerful, based on their knowledge of the situation, Anakin would be deemed the weaker of the two between him and Darth Sidious. So if Yoda and Obi-Wan can beat Anakin quickly before Palpatine arrives, then they took out one of the 2 Siths, and now they can game plan on how to take out the other one. But Yoda and Obi-Wan deemed the best case scenario was that Obi-Wan beats Anakin and Yoda beats Sidious, so they don't have to bother teaming up in the first place. But at this point, it seemed like Yoda and Obi-Wan were fighting a losing battle, as the Jedi have pretty much already lost as the Sith rose to power. I wonder what would happen if Yoda and Obi-Wan decided to team up to fight against Darth Sidious. Would they be able to defeat the Sith Lord, or would they lose just like they thought they would? While Sidious is extremely powerful, I do think a tag team of Obi-Wan and Yoda would probably be enough to win. But the question is, what condition would they be in after the duel? So let me know. Do you think Yoda and Obi-Wan made the correct decision splitting up, or do you think it would have been better off if they ended up working together? But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.